Hi, it's me, Ro, author of Speaking from Spirit, and here is your March 2020 energy alert. Most of March is during a Mercury in retrograde phase. It's going to feel like this month is one long foggy dream, or like we're in a chronic dream state, a little bit fuzzy, feeling a little ungrounded. It may be hard to stay present at times. You may lose time, meaning like one moment you're here and then the next thing you know, an hour's passed and you don't know where that time went or where you were during that time. It could feel a little ungrounded or a little uncentered. It's a great time to make sure you're keeping up with your energy practices of staying grounded and centered. We're going to have a very strong connection to the unseen world. Even the most dense of us are going to be very aware of our psychic senses, and they're going to be running extremely high this month. We may be aware that we're being guided like never before. Synchronicity is going to be extremely strong, often undeniable. And for many of us, we're going to go through a deepening of our connection to our own spirit and to, as well as to other spirit, others on a spiritual level, meaning like not their physical, mental, or emotional level, but on their spiritual level, on our spiritual level. There's an extremely strong support to heal addictions this month, not just personally, but for the whole ancestral line, if that's been running through your family lines, and maybe even for the whole collective if you're empathic. And there's a very strong possibility that all addictions will start to be addressed from a spiritual, energetic perspective, along with the biological and psychological perspective. That would be a shift in like the mental health care field. For those that are empathic, and I would say that most of you that are reading this or watching this energy alert right now are, and due to the Mercury in retrograde in Pisces energy, there is a tremendous increase of your empathic nature right now. So this is allowing us to absorb and merge and feel and take on and even live out what does not belong to us. Good and bad. Good and bad. Ask constantly, is this mine? Is this feeling mine? Are these money issues mine? Is this pain mine? Is this relationship dynamic mine? For those that are empathic, 99% will not be yours. But your job as the empath is to release it to the light for complete healing, transmutation, and transformation. And you can do that. It's as simple as saying that. With that said, as I stated in January, this 4 global year is going to seriously trigger lots of ancestral and generational healing issues. Stuff that isn't ours, but that has been replaying through our family lines over and over again, like a bad carbon copy. Stuff we inherited, so to speak. Stuff we came here to take on and heal. So combine that with the Mercury in retrograde, and almost everything surfacing now from mid-February through March, through the end of March, has an unhealed wound or root to the mother, the father, the grandparents, the great-grandparents, the ancestors, the culture, or religion, or all of them. I know. What were we thinking, agreeing to come to this earth and do that work? Well, we took this stuff on. We took on the empath archetype because we have the warrior soul. That's it in the bottom line. And we can handle it. So, best to get on with our work. Clear it, release it, send it all to the light, make it all conscious, pull it up from the subconscious and make it all conscious. It's what we came here to do. Every wound just wants to be heard. It wants to tell its story. We're at a really pivotal time right now in this world, and the dark is really trying to keep a footing in this world, like strong. And we are here to change that dynamic. We change the collective as we change ourselves. So as we transmute and transform anything within us, like in our subconscious, into light, then we do that for everyone. And it is essential that we do this work now, that we work on ourselves, that we stay aware of ourselves, that we work on raising our vibration. Because again, as we do so, everything changes in our world. The collective reality shifts. This year the tide can turn, and this month, March 2020, and again in December 2020, we have a great opportunity to strengthen our spirit and live our light. So I'm going to pull a card for this month, and I'm going to pull it from the Goddess deck here, this one, Doreen Virtue Goddess deck. Can do a little quick shuffle. I don't know, I think I pulled her before. Isolt, Undying Love. This is the card, okay? The love you have shared is eternal and regardless of the situation. Now, Isolt, I kind of take this as the love that we have had on this planet for each other. And it doesn't always look like this, right? You know, right now it looks like we're pointing fingers at each other, or not loving each other so much, or only loving some and marginalizing others. But I think Isolt is here to remind us that we have always been traveling together, that we are connected to each other, and that we have always loved each other. We have always loved each other, like the seventh chakra would say, soul to soul, not in separation or in division, but soul to soul. Every religion says this too. Love yourself and love your neighbor. That's what it says. Everyone. When it comes to matters of the heart, you're here. Your help is here. It's all around you and also inside of you. Your inner wisdom may seem quieted by any pain that you feel, yet be assured that the healing you're undergoing is swift and efficient, and you truly are healing from the inside out. First, your heart must heal from its grief, loneliness, and any feelings of betrayal. This can take some time, so be patient with yourself. Treat yourself as you would any ailing person, with caution, gentleness, and tenderness. Next, get yourself out into this world, not in a harsh fashion, but with outings to the park, forests, and trees that are essential for lightening your attitude. So this is basically what I've been saying. This month is about healing our own wounds, coming to our heart, finding where we're wounded, finding out where we're carrying them forward from our parents, from our grandparents, from our ancestors, from our culture, healing that, then raising our vibration. And nothing raises your vibration more than going outside and being in nature. And then from there, this world starts to mirror the love and the peace that we feel, the one that we're carrying inside of us. When we do this, you'll revive your sense of spirit, and your desire to tread among the living once again will be there. I promise you that your heart will mend, and that you will always also help others in this fashion along the way. So in other words, you won't fear this world. You won't feel unsafe. You won't fear certain groups or peoples. There'll be no us and them. We'll all feel undying love. Oh, so thank you, Isolt. So she is the legendary Celtic goddess that was caught in a tragic love triangle between her husband, King Mark of Cornwall, and Sir Tristan. He was a noble knight. And throughout the scenario, Isolt was courageous in dealing with her respect for her husband and her profound love for Tristan. Today, ISIL helps us through the corridors of relationships, love, including familial, romantic, parental, and friendship. She reminds us that regardless of the situation, our love is real, powerful, and undying. Call upon ISIL whenever you feel a need to help with any relationship, including your connection with your departed loved ones. So again, this is what we're in this world, a relationship crisis, a dynamic, and one filled with ego. You know, who's going to control who? Who's in control? Who's got power over? Time to change that. She's going to help. This is the month that we do it. So listen, I got a lot of free library events coming up all through the year. I think there's like 23 or 24. You could go to my website, www.speakingfromspirit.com, and you can see all of my events that are coming up. And again, most of them are free. Some of them are events that you would pay for, like the past life regression, or the creating the life that you want, or the psychic development one that I'll be doing in March. So, but they're all on my website. Again, you could go there and see everything that I got to offer. So it's me, Ro, and this is going to be a dynamic March. So get ready, get ready. And right now I'm just wishing you peace.